A few simple listing tweaks can drastically increase not only sales, but profit. Here's exactly what happened in this listing optimization. And you can see this listing right here. And the first thing that we did was change it to non-returnable. You can see that now returns are non-returnable, and this potentially saved the client around $15,000 a year. This item was getting returned a lot, and they do have a significant amount of sales, especially during the holiday season. And then what I looked at is I noticed that other straws, right? This is a hiccup straw, but regular straws, a lot of them were non-returnable because people use them and they put them in their mouth with their saliva and then they return them, which is a big no-no. You don't want to be returning anything with human bodily fluids on it. So we were able to convince Amazon to turn all of their items non-returnable, not just this one, every color they offer, every SKU they offer, we were able to change it to non-returnable. And you can see here's the step-by-step process that my team and I worked on. And Amazon says I was able to identify that the ASIN provided was related to product GL group of GL Kitchen and the product type under drinking straw. Hence, the product category is not identified under the non-returnable categories. So pretty much what we have to do was tell Amazon to change the category to a non-returnable category. Once it was changed, then all of the listings were converted to non-returnable. And you can just imagine how much money you save when Amazon customers aren't just randomly returning items. Now, the next one that we have is going to be subscribe and save. And subscribe and save is a huge one, especially if you offer a discount up to 15%. Now, the client didn't have this enabled because they didn't think that people were going to utilize subscribe and save for a hiccup straw, but you'll be surprised. It doesn't matter what item it is. People are always looking for a deal. So they'll subscribe and save, even accidentally subscribe and save. And then what happens is they get automatically charged either every 3 months, 1 month, 2 month, whatever they set it at. For this one, it would be 3 months is the most common. So they set it up and they get a new one shipped to them every month. And some people, they don't even care if their credit card gets charged or don't even notice. So you'll have a plethora. And what happened with this one is over time, once we had that built up, right when we started, they were getting around an extra $2,000 a month. So with 131 subscriptions. So it just takes turning this on and making sure that you have subscribe and save turned on your listing to help you get an extra $2,000 a month of reoccurring customers. Reoccurring customers are the best because once you go out of stock and you come back in stock, your rank skyrockets right back up because those returning customers are coming back and placing another order. Number 3, and this is a big one, is FSA or HSA eligible. So if you type in the product on Amazon, you'll see that it's FSA and HSA eligible. And this also helps spike sales. You can see the steps right here to get FSA or HSA approved. And FSA HSA is pretty much like a health insurance card. So you can buy things with your health insurance account, right? So this is going to be great for tax write-offs for a lot of people. And a lot of people search on Amazon. You can actually filter it if it's FSA or HSA. And Amazon also has a special FSA HSA page. So pretty much you're going to get more traction, more credibility, more trust, and overall more sales just getting your product FSA HSA approved. Now, only certain products can be eligible for FSA HSA, and here's the steps. Confirm you reviewed the eligible product list criteria. Confirm that the products that you've identified are not already listed. Confirm that the products you identified have the correct catalog data. Complete the request form, and then submit an inquiry to Seller Central, right? So it's not super difficult. It does take around 30 to 60 days to get approved. And if denied, you would have to dispute it with Amazon, but this is like a free way to get extra money. So it is a no-brainer. And then on top of this, if you're still like, what else can I do for my listing? Is my listing eligible for FSA HSA? You can just go to the description down below and go to our website. We do have a free listing audit. Just click right here. fill in the data, and then we'll go through all of your goals, top competitors, how much money they're making, and most importantly, what you can literally do right now to improve your listing and increase your sales. It's completely free. It's a win-win. And then the last thing that we did is we added back-end keywords to our client's listing, and that's adding Spanish keywords. The second most spoken language in the US is Spanish. So you might as well add that on the back end and start ranking for Spanish keywords because nobody else is doing it. And I promise you, people are typing in Spanish keywords on Amazon. So if you have A+ content, right? Or if you have a brand story, right? You can implement back-end keywords onto all of your listings. We've got different back-end keywords: Valentine's Day wife, Valentine's Day gift hub. So this is perfect for Valentine's Day, for getting ready for the holidays. We've got back-end Spanish keywords here: regalo, day, para, casados, right? So you want to be adding back-end keywords, and this is the perfect time to rank for Spanish keywords, because when else are you going to? And that's going to help you, again, get seen. It's pretty much low-hanging fruit, but that's it for today's video. If you want more Amazon videos, tell me what to cover next in the comments. If you learned something new, drop a like. And if you're an Amazon seller, I highly recommend subscribing to our channel, because we're giving away great content that's going to help you in your Amazon journey. And of course, if you need help with increasing sales, optimizing your listing, or just help selling on Amazon, contact EHP Consulting Group. The link is right in the description to contact us or schedule a call. Also, one of our most popular services is our full Amazon account management service. This means we'll manage your inventory, customer service, ads, deal with support, grow your sales, optimize your listings, and much, much more. It's all about helping you work on your business, not in it every day. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group, signing out.